Hello friends, I hope you all will be fine and doing good. Today we are going to discuss about listening and what are the types of listening. But if you are new in this channel, if you are watching this video for the first time, please do subscribe my channel for the latest videos about English and about other interesting subjects. So let's come to define. What is listening? Listening is the process of receiving, constructing meaning from, and responding to spoken or non-verbal messages. It is an active process. There is a huge difference between hearing and listening. Hearing is a passive process. Meanwhile, listening is a active process. If we talk about its types of listening are the first type comes what is appreciative listening. Appreciative listening means when you are listening for enjoyment, when you are listening for appreciation. For example, music you listen for enjoyment. The same when you listen any motivational speaker, you sit quietly, you listen that motivational speaker for what? For appreciation. Means that is your appreciation, appreciative listening. And when any comedian comes on the stage, you listen him quietly, you just show your facial expressions. That is also one kind of appreciative listening. When or meanwhile, if we talk about the second type of listening, that is empathic listening. During this type of listening, you are trying to identify with the speaker by understanding the situation in which he or she is discussing. You are stepping into other shoes to get a better understanding of what it is he or she is talking about. In this type of listening, you want to be fully present in the moment of mindfully listening to what the speaker is saying. Focus will be totally on speaker, not on yourself. If you focus on yourself, that is not an empathic listening. Your focus will be totally on speaker, and you are trying to understand speaker's perspective. And if we talk about the third type of listening, that is comprehensive listening. Watching the news, listening to lecture, or getting directions from someone, you are listening to understand or listening to comprehend the messages that is being sent. This process is active. Taking notes of speakers main ideas. This is more difficult type of listening. In all types, this is the most difficult type of listening because it requires you to not only concentrate but to actively participate in the process. The more you practice listening to comprehend, the stronger listener you can become or you become. The fourth point, what is critical listening? It is a listening to evaluate the content of the message, analyzing it and evaluating it, uh, and what you heard. When engaging in critical listening, also you are also critically thinking. You are making mental judgments based on what you see, hear, and read. Your goal as a critical listener is to evaluate the message that is being sent and decide for yourself. If the information is valid, then that is called what? That is critical listening. So I hope you have gotten today's lesson. If still you people have any query, you can freely ask in comment section. But if you have liked this video, please share, comment, and do subscribe my channel for the latest videos about English and other interesting subject. And the other video will be about what are the strategies to be a good listener. How can you be a good listener? Meanwhile, this is the question of many students, that how can we be a good listener? Okay, so thank you so much for listening, and see you in the next video. Allah Hafiz. Take care of yourself.